features of the Pure H2O system is its ability to remove contaminants selectively without removing the minerals that are in the water. And we'll get a little bit more into that in a minute. I kind of want to run through just a little bit about the products and why this product is different and unique in the marketplace, and how you can compare it to some of the other products that are out there, how you know that it's a better product. You know, we were in Taipei, Taiwan last year for the annual convention, had a great time, really enjoyed the city. And I went, out looking around to Carrefour, I believe is the name of it, and Tesco, some of the larger department stores, and I was amazed at the selection of water filtration products. They had aisles full of them, and even more amazed at the prices of some of them. You know, there was a system that's, a pretty large system, about the size, I guess, of a toaster, had blinking lights all over it and little buzzers and whistles, and I was very curious as to what was involved in it, because it sold for about 3,000 Taiwan dollars, or I think roughly about $1,000 US dollars. And when I took it apart and looked inside of it, I was even more amazed to find that really that all the blinking lights and buzzers and whistles had nothing to do with the filtration. It had a simple carbon filter inside of it, and it had been talked about energizing the water and magnetizing the water and oxidizing. And I can just tell you, with a chemistry background and over 20 years in the water purification industry, you cannot add oxygen to water. You cannot add energy to water. You cannot recluster water. Water is a pretty basic compound, hydrogen and oxygen, and if you change that, it's something other than water. The ideal filtration system, and the reality is that what you want to look for in a water filter is one that's certified, documented to remove chlorine, lead, synthetic organic chemicals, trihalomethanes, your chlorine-resistant bacteria like Cryptosporidium and Giardia. All of those, the Pure H2O system is certified for. It's certified by Underwriters Laboratories, the largest independent third-party testing organization in the world, the most respected, and the most difficult. It was over a 3-year process for us to get this product certified through all the Underwriter Laboratories criteria. You have to document that everything you say about it is factual. It actually removes all the contaminants that you claim. You have to document that your literature is not exaggerating or overstating any of your performance claims. You have to document that the product doesn't release anything into the water, that the materials you use are safe and healthy. All of that's been done, so there's no question about the quality and the performance of this product. Each one of these products comes with what's called a performance data sheet. It's one of the regulatory requirements. It's included in with the product that tells exactly what it takes out of the water. And if you're talking to someone who's explaining to you about another filter, how well it works, or what it does, or what it removes, and it's like I said, it's not a matter of somebody's opinion. Look at the performance data sheet and look at our performance data sheet, and I think 100 times out of 100 you'll see that this product not only outperforms the competition, but it does it more economically. It does it very simply. The maintenance is almost non-existent. Basically, this filter, as most of you already know, has 2 filter cartridges inside of it that roughly once every 6 months that you'll replace. These cartridges, the first cartridge is designed to take out the chlorine and the visible sediment that's in the water, down to 5 microns, really below visibility. But this cartridge, like I say, for the chlorine, the visible sediment, the turbidity, and then after it goes through that cartridge, the second cartridge, it uses an ion exchange process and a coconut shell carbon base to remove the synthetic organic chemicals, removes heavy metals like lead. It also is a sub-micron filter, 0.5 micron, to remove those chlorine-resistant bacteria like Cryptosporidium and Giardia. And really, that's what a person needs to look for in a water filter. The importance of pure water is so great that people should do their research. People should understand and make sure that if you're going to buy a water treatment system, that it does all the things it needs to do, that it addresses not only chlorine, like these type of filters, but that it also is effective for removing trihalomethanes, a chlorination byproduct that's basically in everybody's water, that it's effective for removing lead, which is also in everybody's water to some degree. Pesticides, herbicides, your synthetic organic chemicals, industrial solvents like TCE and benzene and so forth. All of these things, we know they're in our water. The National Geological Society did tests on water all around the world and said, quite frankly, our water is contaminated for geologic time. If we stopped using synthetic chemicals today, it would be thousands of years before we would ever see contaminant-free water again. There's no such thing as chemical-free water on this planet anymore. You have to produce it yourself. And it's very easy to do. This system is very easy to install. It connects to your faucet. Your aerator, you remove the aerator from your faucet. This connects to your faucet. Of course, the hoses plug into the bottom of the filter. In 1 or 2 minutes, you can have this thing installed on your countertop and be using it. Of course, we also offer an under-the-sink adapter kit where the filter can be mounted under the sink, and you have a separate faucet for dispensing your water on top of the sink. All of these are available and are in your Market America or your Market Taiwan catalog and on the website, along with the other accessories and replacement cartridges. I think recently this product was introduced for you guys, and it's an amazing product. It's kind of like a personal water filter that you can take with you to work. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the office. You can take it to school. You can send your kids to school with it. Virtually all drinking fountains in public schools and public buildings put water out that has some level of heavy metals in it, some level of chlorine and trimethanes. This is something that, other than buying bottled water, which is, like I say, at best questionable, certainly unknown what's in it, this is something you can fill from any tap water source, your faucet, and it has a filter cartridge in it that removes the chlorine, the lead, the VOCs. So you can fill it up, take it with you, and have good, healthy water with you wherever you go, without the expense, without the inconvenience,